So today was Chemo Radiation Day 13, almost halfway through. Pretty uneventful. It was. It's Wednesday today, and on Wednesdays I have a standing appointment with the radiology oncologist, Dr.
Did you hit something we can talk about, or should I hose
Gerard.
the find a body shop that doesn't ask
And
questions?
I didn't hit anything.
asked him if I'm actually stage 4, and he's kind of waffled on it. He says, yes, I am, but I'm not really stage 4. Or he almost said like a stage 4 light. And stage 4 is quite a large stage. It covers everything from my case to very severe cases, and he says I'm on the lower end of it. So that was good news. And he says the survival rate for me probably would be higher than 50-50, which is contradictory to what the oncologist said just a couple days ago. So I don't know why that is, but
that I look like an old Prince Harry.
yeah.
Oh, come on, eavesdropping on
Other than that, nothing else to really report. Everything's good, feeling great, no pain, getting used to the routine. Some people tell me that side effects are going to get worse towards the end. We'll see. Hey, how's it going? I'm driving on my way to the hospital. Got the phone mounted, all hands-free, relax. It's day 21. 8 to go after, or 7 to go after this one. 8 to go right now. Gonna be there in about 10 minutes. Great day, feeling great. I don't know why everybody is not on chemo and radiation. Seems like a logical thing for everybody to be doing. But all joking aside, I am looking forward to being done with this bullshit. But I feel great. Get to play Santa Claus today. I'm giving a couple presents to the people in the radiation department because I've dealt with a lot of people over the last year with this cancer stuff, and they have been by far the nicest people I have dealt with. Doctors are assholes. Some nurses, a lot of nurses are just miserable. I'll try and keep it positive. I just think a lot of people with this COVID thing, they're told they're heroes. That goes right to their head, and they're drunk on power. But I digress. It's a good day. Sun is shining. Representing back-to-back Grey Cup champions from Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Watched the game last night. It was a great game. Not a huge football fan of CFL or NFL, but that was a great game. Anyways, yeah, nothing else to report. Sorry I haven't been doing daily videos like I intended to do. I just felt that I was boring you. It's all good. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Okay, so I'm done with the appointment, driving home. What else is new? So I got an update from the Ram dealership the other day about my 2022 Dodge Ram, and actually ordered it. I always wanted a red truck because the best truck I ever had was a red truck. I've had a lot of trucks recently. That one started on fire before I moved from Winnipeg to Ontario. And then I had a Ford F-250, just off the top of my head, gas jobber. I hated, and I think I only kept it for like 6 months. I hated it so much. And then I had a Power Wagon. I had some cars in between then. Then I had the Chevy Duramax diesel. And then last I had that Dodge Dually diesel that I only kept for like a month. And I ordered this one that's coming. And they told me it's going to be built on December 22nd. So that's next Wednesday, which is also the last day of my chemo radiation. So, interesting thing, I always wanted red, and took a look at the green, and I don't know, some aspects of the green kind of I liked, because it's an unnoticeable color. And my wife had told me that in Disneyland they use green for some of their utility buildings, that they don't want people to notice because it just blends in and people don't notice them as much. And I kind of felt that way about this truck. So initially I ordered it in green, and I think it's the olive green. And I actually drove out in the country about an hour or two to go and look at one on the lot so I could see it. And it was an overcast day, it looks different in the sun. And I don't know, I had some news about my cancer that was sort of poor, and I just thought, well, this is going to be my last truck, I might as well get what I want. So then I switched it back to red, and that's what's coming now, is the red. And then after I switched it, another doctor told me, no, it's actually, your case is not that serious, your prognosis is pretty good. So anyway, I always wanted a red. I ordered a green, which is unusual because my trailer's green. My Merlot, not the Merlot, the Avant tractor is green, bright green. And I just like the idea of having that all match and not being so visible. But I ended up getting what I wanted all along for the last few years since my truck started on fire and I lost it. So I got a nice red truck. I'll put a picture up here so you can have an idea what it's like. It's a 3/4 ton diesel with the Ram box. What's called the big cord trim, the big display, the 12-inch display on it. It's a pretty nice truck. I think I'll be happy with it. Yeah, can't wait till it gets here. They say it'll be here probably mid-January to end of January, which puts me at the time I'll be getting my surgery, so that's not gonna serve me too well, but it is what it is. And what else to report? Not much going on. That's it, just doing these daily trips. A few more to do, 7 more to do, I think it is now. This is the last full week, and then next week I got Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, so looking forward to the end of that too. Thanks for watching. All right. Great day today. It was day 28. I'm all done with radiation, and I got chemo to take tonight, my tablets, and then I got to take some in the morning because I forgot one dose a couple weeks ago. So for all intents and purposes, I'm done with that. And what can I say about it? I don't want to say it was hell. I mean, it wasn't that bad. I was lucky I didn't get many side effects. I think probably what made it worse than it needed to be was the people. Some people. There were one group of people that did the actual radiation that were really nice to me, and how do I say this without sounding awful? They were nice to me, but really they were just being human. They were just being normal. Everybody else in the last year I've dealt with medical professionals are pretty shitty people. Pardon language, but that's all I can say about it. I'm actually terrified of going back to surgery recovery in February, because it's looking more and more like my wife's not going to be allowed in. She wasn't allowed in today for my last radiation appointment, which was a surprise, despite being double vaxxed, and only being double vaxxed for that reason. Nurses. Truth of the matter is, I don't like nurses. In my opinion, there's a lot of misandry in the healthcare profession. It's all women, and nurses and administrative. And I don't know what the proper psychological term is for it, but things have gone to their head. They're being called heroes because of their doing their jobs during COVID, which I respect. But as a firefighter, my lived experience is that when somebody tells you you're a hero, you want to believe it, and it does go to your head. Does create a false confidence, and some people can manage it, and some people abuse a little bit of power that they finally get in their lives. Maybe they never had it before. I don't know, but not looking forward to that. But keep it positive. 28 days. Best thing I could compare it to is that it was a marathon, and I'm a guy that's finished a marathon before. I think that's a fair analogy. It's just you know, I put on like 1,000 kilometers a week, 600 miles traveling to Ottawa, so I don't have to do that anymore on a daily basis. In the 28 days, 28 consecutive days during the week, I had appointments, radiation. I had 38 appointments. And I was really affected by the first radiation appointment, the pre-appointment, where I met the radiologist, Dr. Grimard. His nurse told me I need to get a family doctor because they're going to get tired of dealing with me. And that was really poor of her, really oppressed me and silenced me, made me feel uncomfortable, made a stressful situation worse. Now I forgot where I was going with this, but I'd have to watch the last 20 seconds of what I was talking about. Completely lost my train of thought there. I think I figured out what I was going to say. So basically, I was silenced, put on a shelf for fear that they would not deal with me anymore, which was not true. They have to deal with me. So then every Wednesday of the last 6 weeks, I had to meet Dr. Grimard. And this is what I don't understand. They tell me I have to get a family doctor because they're going to get tired of dealing with me. But yet, I have to see Dr. Grimard every Wednesday. And a lot of those appointments were like less than a minute. And as a matter of fact, the last two, today and last week, I fobbed off because I was like, I don't know why I should wait half an hour so he can talk to me for 10 seconds and what is it about billing? So, but yeah, getting back to the thing, marathon, it's just that it's a daily thing and time consuming, and I think that's the best analogy. All in all, it was a good experience because the radiation team, they were kind, polite, they were human. Radiation itself is no big deal. It was my experience. I didn't have bad side effects. And the chemotherapy, almost done. I'll have to do that again probably after the surgery. And the surgery I have in February is going to be, it's more complex than the colon resection because it's close to my spine. They got some specialists coming in. It's going to be an open surgery, which means the recovery time is longer. And I really hope I can get visitors, but I don't know. I'll have to talk to somebody, see if there's something else I can do. Guess I'm a snob. I want a private room. I don't know if that's available or not, but I heard it is, and when I asked about it last time, they literally laughed at me. Or if I can pay to go to some kind of private healthcare facility, or I don't know. I'm willing to pay to not have to go to the 7th floor of Ottawa General Hospital and those immature student nurses. And it's a shame because I know there's a lot of good people there. It's a shame that a few people ruined the reputation of all. There was one nurse on the last night I was there on my last surgery, Thursday night. they weren't going to let me go Friday morning because my blood pressure was sky high. I was sleep deprived. Couldn't sleep a wink. Although there were times where I was like, I'd drift off to sleep out of just pure exhaustion. But I was hallucinating, and I was miserable. And I was already of the mind that if they were going to let me go, I was going anyway. And the last nurse that took my blood pressure, she mentioned to me about the blood pressure, and at just the right time, she put her hand on my arm, and I could feel my blood pressure dropping. It was amazing, just the touch of a person made it possible, actually, like medically possible. Anyways, folks, I hope you haven't found this too boring. I know it's not getting a lot of views. The reason I'm doing it was, I don't know, I thought if somebody was like me and they were wondering what it's going to be like, they might see this video. But for myself, I would seek something like that out, and I would get tired of listening to a guy ramble on and not say much. But I try to use an economy of words. Anyways, thanks for watching, folks.